YouTube channel, and we're going to be developing what other things we'll be doing. Mindfulness, relaxation. We're also looking at doing workshops such as self-compassion, self-care, creativity, things. But today, it can be particularly helpful, I think. And today we're using a mountain, but there are all types of objects we can do that can evoke a sense of safety, stability, inner strength. So by using visualizations, sorry, I just went offline then for a moment. I don't know what happened there. I'm back. Okay, so as I was saying, just find a comfortable place to sit, or if you can do this lying down, and just start to bring your attention into the body. Just noticing the contact your feet are making with the ground, your back against the chair, and just having a sense of being supported by the chair and the ground. And just see if we can, just for this meditation time, just see if we can just let go of any worries or concerns or any busyness that we've been involved in before the practice. And sometimes what can help with this, just imagine that whatever concerns, whatever things that are occupying your mind, just have the intention now just to sort of park it somewhere, so to put it somewhere, metaphorically speaking. You can almost imagine putting it into a box, and after okay, I just got kicked out of the studio again. I don't know what's going on today with the internet connection, but let me start again. And if it happens again, then I'll probably abandon it for today. So as you sit here, picture in your mind's eye, as best as you can, the most beautiful mountain that you have known or have seen, or can even imagine. And just hold the image and the feeling of this mountain in your imagination. Now let it gradually come into greater focus and just observe its overall shape, its lofty peaks high in the sky, the large base rooted in the rock of the Earth's crust, its steep or gently sloping sides, noticing how massive it is, how solid, how unmoving, how beautiful both from afar and close up it looks. Perhaps your mountain has snow at the top and trees on the lower slopes. Perhaps it has one prominent peak, or, or perhaps a series of high plateaus and different sized peaks. Whatever its shape or appearance, just sit and breathe with the image of this mountain, observing it, noticing its qualities, and when you feel ready, seeing if you can bring the mountain into your own body so that your body sitting here and the mountain in your mind's eye become one. So that as you sit here, you share in the massiveness and the stillness and the majesty of this mountain. You become the mountain rooted in the sitting posture. Your head becomes the lofty peaks, supported by the rest of your body. Your shoulders and arms the side of the mountain, and your buttocks and legs the solid base rooted in your chair. Experience in your body a sense of uplift from deep within your pelvis and spine. With each breath as you continue sitting, become a little more a breathing mountain, unwavering in your stillness, completely what you are beyond words and thought. A centered, rooting, unmoving presence. Now as you sit here, become aware of the fact that as the sun travels across the sky, the light and shadows and colours are changing virtually moment by moment. Night follows day and day follows night. A canopy of stars, the moon, and then the sun passes overhead. Through it all, the mountain just sits, experiencing change in each moment, constantly changing, yet always just being itself. It remains still as the seasons flow into one another, and as the weather changes moment by moment, day by day, all change. In the summer, there is no snow on the mountain, except perhaps for the very peaks. In autumn, the mountain may wear a coat of brilliant fire colors. In winter, a blanket of snow and ice. In any season, it may find itself at times shrouded in clouds or fog, or pelted by freezing rain. People may come to see the mountain and comment on how beautiful it is, or on how it's not such a good day to see the mountain today. None of this matters to the mountain, which remains at all times its essential self. Clouds may come, clouds may go. The mountain's magnificence and beauty are not changed one bit by the way people see it or by the weather. Seen or unseen, in the sun or clouds, hot or cold, day or night, it just sits, being itself. At times visited by violent storms, buffeted by snow, rain, and winds of unthinkable magnitude. Through it all, the mountain continues to sit unmoved by the weather, by whatever happens on the surface, by the world of appearances. And in the same way, as we sit in meditation, we can learn to experience the mountain. We can embody the same unwavering stillness and rootedness in the face of everything that changes in our own lives over seconds, over hours, over years. In our lives and in our meditation practice, we constantly experience the changing nature of mind and body and of the outer world. We have our own periods of light and darkness, our moments of colour and our moments of drabness. Certainly, we experience storms of varying intensity and violence in the outer world and in our own minds and bodies as well. We endure periods of darkness and pain, as well as moments of joy. Even our appearance changes constantly, experiencing a weather of its own. By becoming the mountain in our meditation practice, we can link this up with its strength and stability and adopt it for our own. We can use its energies to support our energy to encounter each moment with mindfulness, steadiness, and clarity. It may even help us to see our thoughts and feelings, our preoccupations, our emotional storms and upsets. Even the things that happen to us are very much like the weather on the mountain. We tend to take it all personally, but its strongest characteristic is impersonal. The weather of our own lives is not to be ignored or denied. It is to be encountered, honoured, felt, known for what it is, and held in awareness. And holding it in this way, we come to know a deeper silence and stillness and wisdom. Mountains have this to teach us, and much, much more if we come to observe them and listen. And now just bringing the attention back to the breathing, and just noticing how the body feels, and noticing the breathing, whether it's changed. And you can still have a sense of, this connectedness with this mountain, the steadiness, solidness, groundedness. And just coming back. noticing the breathing, tuning in. And as our practice comes to an end, you might give yourself credit for having spent this time nourishing yourself in a deep way by dwelling in a state of non-doing, and in this state of being, for having intentionally made time for yourself to simply be who you are. And as you move back into the world, allow the benefits of this practice to expand into every aspect of your life. And those of you who have your eyes closed, just gently open your eyes. And you may want to stretch. Move a little. So that was the mounting meditation, a visualization. And you can use any object really. I mean, I like to use a tree. I particularly like oak trees. You know, they're very solid structures, but at the same time, you know, they move in the wind. They move back and forth, and you know, these are really, really powerful, can be very helpful practice, particularly if we're feeling, when we're anxious actually, you know, connecting with a sense of steadiness and stillness and firmness of objects like the mountain, trees, and lakes, rivers. You know, imagination is a wonderful thing, and we can use it in so many ways. I hope people enjoyed that practice, and see you soon. Take care. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye.